Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we living. Last night was the NBA's draft lottery. Congratulations to the Orlando Magic who got the first overall pick. Second pick is going to the Oklahoma City Thunder, and third the Houston Rockets. Overall, there are 14 picks in the lottery. There are 30 teams in the NBA. 16 make the playoffs, so 14 don't. That's the reason there's 14 lottery picks. So in this video, I'm going to attempt to name the three best players to ever be drafted at each draft lottery slot. So 1 through 14. Now, obviously, the draft lottery was not always 14 picks. There wasn't always a draft lottery way back in the day. 14th overall picks were probably second round picks. But we're just going to ignore all that. I'm going to name the three best players to ever be drafted first overall, second overall, third overall, all the way to 14th overall. Of course, it's subjective. You may disagree. I'll be naming a few other players as well that could be considered. Let's get into it, though. I'm not going to go into much detail about the players. Let's just do a quick three players for each draft position. Again, not getting into much detail. Let's get started. So the first overall pick, my three best, and also they are not ranked. I'm going to name them in order. The order they were drafted, so least recent to most recent. So first overall pick, we got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, then known as Lou Alcindor, 1969. Magic Johnson, 1979. And LeBron James, 2003. So a litany of guys you could pick. Also, Keem Olajuwon, Shaq, the Admiral David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, Elgin Baylor, Elvin Hayes, Bill Walton, Tim Duncan, Allen Iverson, just to name a few. Three best second overall picks. We got Bill Russell, drafted 1956. Jerry West, drafted in 1960, and Kevin Durant, drafted in 2007. Also, there is Rick Barry, Isaiah Thomas, Jason Kidd, Gary Payton, Alonzo Mourning, Bob McAdoo, Wes Unseld, and John Morant recently. Three best third overall picks of all time. We got Kevin McHale, 1980, Michael Jordan, 1984, and James Harden, 2009. Really thought long and hard about including Bob Cousy. Also, I expect at least maybe one or two of these guys to be on this in the future, near future. Joel Embiid, Luka Doncic, and Jason Tatum. I thought long and hard about including Doncic. Also, Bradley Beal deserved some love. But let's let those guys' careers play a little further before including him over one of the three I mentioned. Three best fourth overall picks ever. 1970, Dave Cowens, Chris Paul in 2005, and Russell Westbrook in 2008. Some honorable mentions: Dikembe Mutombo, Anton Jameson, Chris Bosh, and Mike Conley. Fifth overall picks, we got Charles Barkley in 1984, Kevin Garnett, 1995, and Dwayne Wade, 2003. As a Knicks fan, it was hard to leave off Walt Frazier, Scottie Pippen, another tough omission, Sidney Moncrief, Mitch Richmond, Ray Allen, Vince Carter, Kevin Love, Trae Young. Three best sixth overall picks ever. We got Adrian Dantley, 1976, Larry Legend, Larry Bird, 1978, and Dame Damian Lillard, 2012. Really, the only other one I considered was Lenny Wilkins. Three best seventh overall picks: John Havlicek, 1962, Bernard King, 1977, and Steph Curry, 2009. Some honorable mentions: Chris Mullin, KJ, Kevin Johnson, and Rip Hamilton. Three best eighth overall picks: Sam Jones, 1957, Willis Reed, 1964, and the Chief, Robert Parrish, 1976. Others to mention: Jack Twyman and Jack Sikma. Three best ninth overall picks, we got Bang Like T-Mac, Tracy McGrady, 1997, Dirk Nowitzki, 1998, and Amari Stoudemire, 2002. It was really a toss-up between Stoudemire and Marion for that third spot. Also, Andre Iguodala, DeMar DeRozan, Kemba Walker, Reggie Theus, JoJo White. 10th overall picks, best ever. Paul Pierce in 1998. Joe Johnson, 2001. Paul George, 2010. Others to consider: Jason Terry, Paul Westphal, Paul Silas, and CJ McCollum. 3 best 11th overall selections: Kiki Vandeweghe, 1980. Reggie Miller, 1987. And Klay Thompson, 2011. Others include Cliff Robinson, some current players, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Domantas Sabonis, also older players, Kevin Willis, Big Shot Bob, Robert Horry, and Derek Harper. 3 best 12th overall picks: we got Chet Walker in 1962, Dr. J. Julius Erving, 1972, and Cornbread Cedric Maxwell, 1977. Others: Kelly Tripucka, Thaddeus Young, Mookie Blaylock, current player Miles Bridges. 3 best 13th overall picks ever, in my eyes: 1985, Karl Malone, 1996, Kobe Bryant, and active player 2015, Devin Booker. Honorable mentions: a lot of current players: Zach LaVine, Donovan Mitchell, Tyler Hero. And finally, the 3 best 14th overall picks ever: 1958, Hal Greer, 1983, Clyde the Glide Drexler, and 1989, Tim Hardaway. Honorable mentions: Maurice Lucas and Bam Adebayo. So there you have it. In my eyes, the 3 best players ever to be selected at each of the 14 now known as draft lottery selections. A lot of great players over that time. First overall picks, just beyond 2 handfuls of Hall of Fame players to be selected first overall. But let me know in the comments if you would switch up any of those guys, maybe for an honorable mention I included. And let's see what happens, guys. My Knicks got the 11th pick. Probably Reggie Miller and Klay Thompson are the 2 best 11th picks ever. Maybe in the future, maybe in the near future, I could do video best of non-lottery draft slots, maybe 15 through 32, or just maybe best non-lottery picks in recent time. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe. Daily videos, plenty of sports-related shorts. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.